I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, podcast, recap, where the commentary is elusive by design. I'm your boy Nathan Dante, and this is another one. And before we get into what I'm about to talk about, make sure you head on over to ELSVNATE for all the business, all the creative stuff that we got going on, from the art to the photography to the magazine to the merch, the eyewear that we are selling. It's on sale now, 50% off. All the things that we do over there, all the work that we got going on. If you are looking for someone creative to be on a project, feel free to reach out to ELSV because we are providing creative services. So this topic, Normani. I did a video on this already. It was ready to go. And just as I was about to press upload, there was some new stuff to add. So I figured I would just re-record this entire commentary and do it all over again. So the social media page, all the evidence, all the previous stuff gone from the social media page. It was then announced through a fan page that, Normani was scrubbing her social media to get ready to announce new music, new album, whatever was coming. Then fans speculated that, Normani is actually running this fan page because the screenshot was from Normani's account, which if you look at the picture, you can clearly see that they have access to. So the fan page having the screenshot from the page with the same login at the bottom kind of speculated that Normani's behind the fan page. My thoughts is I don't see an issue with it. What better way than to get feedback from all corners, all walks of areas of your fans. So cool, run with it, keep it going, see what's happening outside of your page when fans have no filters anyway. So I don't see why they would not just comment the way they would comment on your direct page. I don't think there's a difference when they comment on a fan page, but who knows? Some people have different opinions that they share in different spaces and in different ways. So if Normani want to capitalize off getting it from all corners, I don't see an issue with that. Who cares? Anyway, it did lead to the rollout, which we did see a cover of this new project, Dopamine, which should be coming this year. There's been years in the making, years of waiting since probably before 2018. If I'm not mistaken, but it's been 5, maybe 6 years. Jeez, dang, how long it's been since Fifth Harmony broke up. But yes, it's been a long road to get here. There's been years of saying the album was coming and then never came, and then there's been years of new music, new singles that could have led to an album, and we got nothing. So here we are, an album cover, a rollout actually happening, behind the scenes footage, all the good stuff to say that this album is actually going to come out. But yeah, if we take it back to where we started, for me it was the covers. The Don't Touch My Hair, Cranes in the Sky cover, which I love. I love Solange's version, but Normani's cover of both those songs is something special. That was what got me. That was what grabbed my attention, and I was like, yep, I'm in for this ride. And then we got the Say It cover, the Fake Love cover. We got the single with Khalid, Love Lies. And then from there, it was single after single, Checklist, Wave, Motivation, Wild Side, and then Fair. I'm missing some, but those are the ones that was in heavy rotation for me. And those were the ones for me that I don't see why the album did not follow it. But delay after delay after delay after delay, a preview of a new song, Candy Paint. And then we never got Candy Paint. Hopefully it'll be coming with this upcoming rollout, but we got to stay tuned for that. But now there's a snippet of a new single that should be, I guess, preceding Dopamine, which doesn't have a release date yet, but it is 2024. So I didn't fully hear it. I ran back to, re-record my recap coverage of this situation, and I am going to listen to it. I am going to add it in here so people who are listening to this or watching this can hear it. But I think it's go. It's go for real this time. And my initial thoughts on hearing the snippet that I didn't completely hear, I only heard a few seconds of it, is that this Aaliyah lane is not wide open, but like there are some artists that are tapping into this vibe that clearly derives from Aaliyah, which is cool because, it is great to see when artists pay homage to the artists that came before them, and you can clearly see the influences that came to them for the music that they are putting out. So it is cool to see that, Aaliyah's legacy is never gonna die, and we're gonna constantly have references to her with new artists and new music that constantly comes out. And sidebar on, I did think there was an announcement for a new Aaliyah project, but that's kind of shaky. Also, side note, the Ryan Destiny record, I do feel like it's in that same lane. So again, another artist that we are excited to see roll out some new music. And another side note from that, this announcement, but not an announcement, speculation, we're gonna keep this thing alive, not really, but to appease the fans, we're gonna say we are, so they can like jump on board and then push the network to do it. But Lee Daniels saying that there is a script written for Star, and that hopefully there's gonna be some kind of rebrand, reboot, bringing it back, continuing from where they were supposed to continue it but didn't because they kept Empire instead. We'll see, but like I don't know. I'm now on the fence about Star coming back, because this is now coming at a time where we are seeing more of a push from Ryan Destiny with her music, that she is gearing up to release an EP or an album, and to go back to Star where they were locked into a contract where the music is tied to the show and they can't actually actively utilize it outside of the show. And then hearing how the contracts have been for these music themed shows, I don't know if it's a good decision for her to go back to it. We do want to see Star continue, but if there's a contract in place where they would have to be creating music for the show and it won't be any use to them outside of it, I don't see how that benefits Ryan Destiny currently as she's gearing up to push her solo career. If it's along the lines of Coco Jones, who's currently on Bel Air, we are seeing her music alongside the hype of Bel Air, not within Bel Air. So it's nothing for the network to have ownership or control over that. So if it's along the lines of that, then cool. But like, I don't want her or any of them to go back into a situation where they are creating music for a show and not being compensated correctly for it. Totally off topic. Back to Normani. The new single preview came. Hopefully, the continued rollout is going to continue, and, we're not just erasing social media and then slowly saying things over time. Like, we are actually, this album should be coming out March or April. Like, hopefully we're getting that, and there's going to be continuous updates with this refreshed social media page, and we're going to actually lead into this album and, not just release a single and not shoot a video for it as we did with Fair. Hopefully the team has gotten it right, and we're going to see more of that. I did see a comment on Twitter that Brandy was a part of some songs, and she's hoping that, you know, even if things have changed behind the scenes, that some of the stuff that they worked on will be a part of this album. So again, that is cool if there are some Brandy elements on this, and I'm not gonna dive into this video, but this is a year also for Brandy to be doing some things as well. But again, 2024 is looking like a lot of the artists are coming, and we are getting music from not only Beyonce. Kelly Rowland just put a date up. Hopefully it's for music. Usher's album came out. I'm seeing a new J. Cole record coming. Monica said her music is finally coming, so hopefully we're going to be on this trend where a lot of the artists are releasing music, and this charts is going to look like it did in 2004. As I've been saying, 2004 was a great year for music, and a lot of my favorite albums came out in 2004, and they are celebrating 20 fucking years. Jesus Christ. 20 years of some of my favorite albums, and looking at the Billboard charts in 2004 and seeing how like all of the songs, not even just R&B, hip hop, pop, rock, all of the genres was doing what needed to be done, and I think we've gotten away from that. So hopefully we are gearing up to get back to that, with all these artists coming back and actually putting some dates up, putting together some music, and actually, you know, sticking to it. Segueing off of that to SZA, we did think that the deluxe of SOS was going to come out the Friday before the Super Bowl, same day as Usher's album. She confirmed that that wasn't the case, but I don't know what we're waiting on. There were some leaks that I don't know if there were actual leaks, because I didn't see or hear any of them, but that was said to be the reason for the delay again. And I'm just like, at this point, is the leak part of the rollout to kind of get people anticipated? Is this part of the scheme that Todd set up? I don't know, but like could we get this deluxe album? And if it's not a deluxe album, could we just say Lana is now its own album, and it's not even a deluxe version of SOS? Because I don't see it being an issue for it being its own album, its own thing. We are still riding the wave of SOS, but it would be cool if we just go on and move on to this next thing. And because that PSA trailer that came out a year ago, we're still waiting for that, and we didn't want a repeat of Shirt, and SZA said she wasn't going to give us a repeat of that delay, and here we are. So we'll see. That's my commentary. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more of my commentary. We are on our way to YouTube partnership, so help me out with a subscription. We got some more dope things on the way. I got some more mixes that I want to drop, including my last mix, which was the Brandy, Usher, Paint This House, Lessons of the Lovers, because those are the same songs. I said this previously. I did a new mix for Valentine's Day, and I put that out. If you haven't heard it, I will link it down below. But yes, Lessons of the Lover, Lessons for the Lover, Paint This House, same production, same beat. There's a slight difference between the two records, but I realized they are both singing about a similar thing, and it works so well together. And side note, when are we gonna get an actual Brandy Usher collaboration? I'm hoping for that on Brandy's album that should be coming, which I'm gonna talk about in another video, but we'll see. I'm excited for where music is going and where it's headed. Let me know what you think, and until the next video, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. This video is brought to you by ELSV, of course, because that's the brand, and that's the brand that's paying the bills, and that's the brand that we created, and it's for us and it's by us. So check out ELSVNATE for more.